Hello everybody, have you ever wanted to be able to remember everything you've just read from a book or the teachings from your class? In this video I'm going to show you a method for that called the Feynman technique. So firstly, what is it? It's a study technique that was made by Richard Feynman, who is a physician, and he was born in 1918 and he died in 1988. So it involves simplifying your initial explanations and then refining your understanding through simple analogies. So why does it work? It works because it requires you to internalize and think about the information first before you communicate it to someone else. So secondly, basic steps. For this technique, there's 4 basic steps to do it. Firstly, choose a topic, and secondly, write it down, and thirdly, explain the topic using simple language that someone else who doesn't know anything about it would understand, and lastly, identify problem areas and review it. So you may think like this is a very easy technique to do, but lots of people have messed it up. So how not to mess up? So firstly, you need to fully understand the topic first. The Feynman technique is mainly for giving you the base structure of the thing and not really the details, because you have to explain it in simple terms. So don't start doing the Feynman technique before you actually understand your topic. And secondly, choose your topics carefully. There's lots of techniques you can use to learn things, and not everything suits this technique. Usually abstract or complex topics are the best for this technique. And thirdly, actually put in the time and effort to go through all of the technique. And yeah, it's good for the basic framework, but you still need to do the details. Recently I learned how to write, so let's look at a real example. Recently I learned how to write a book review, which is actually quite hard because there's different types of it, and there's fiction books and non-fiction books. So I read a non-fiction book and I wrote, I made a presentation on the book review and I recorded myself doing it. Then I watched the recording and I found out 2 or 3 mistakes, and then I corrected them and kept on recording until it had no mistakes. Then by applying the Feynman technique to this, I understood how to write the book review bit a lot better, and I even took it a step further to apply it to an actual book I read, and I recorded myself doing a book review on that as well. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you have any ideas of this technique, comment down below. That's all.